Welcome, Mike Martinez. Today I'm going to share with you an article that came out in NPR.org, which is a news reporting agency, and had an interesting article about some insurance, or actually the business of disaster. Insurance firms profit 400 million after Sandy. That's what it says right there. All right, not making that up. This was actually May 24, 2016. I'll give you the link to this at the bottom of the video, at the detail area of the video. But here's what I want to tell you guys, because again, I'm not attempting to vilify insurance companies. They do what they do, and they have a business model that they set up, and obviously it works for them, it works in favor of them. But here's the bottom line: when you go out there and you plaster the media with commercials saying how you're going to help and how you're going to be there and how you're going to do this and do the other, you got a certain responsibility to live up to. That's the way I look at it, right? And what you're going to read in this article here is how tons and tons of families in the New Jersey area, and I don't know if you guys remember, or if you were affected by Superstorm Sandy. It wasn't actually a hurricane, but they called it Superstorm Sandy. It devastated a lot of New Jersey, and thousands of New Jersey residents were affected by this. And here's the shame. A lot of these people have not recouped what they were supposed to recoup. A lot of these people have not, some of them were denied, some of them were not handled properly, and a lot of them were, according to this particular thing, and this is not me talking here. Susan Kenley, I guess this is the lady here in the center, wipes her tears as she and other victims of Superstorm Sandy gather during a demonstration across the State House in Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton is the capital of New Jersey, in October 2015. More than 3 years after the 2012 storm, many residents are still not back in their homes. So again, just to bring you back to speed, as far as the title, business of disaster, right? Insurance companies profit 400 million after Sandy. So and again, we're talking about people that have not been paid, that have been displaced from their homes, and still have to have to wait, or maybe even have been denied on what it is. So, here's the bottom line. Just a simple reminder. People say, "Hey, that Mike, he's got bones to pick with the insurance companies because he's a public adjuster." Yeah. Well, you know what? I am a public adjuster, and yes, my job is to represent homeowners that are not being treated fairly by their insurance companies, and to help them get the most that they can, because these things happen. If these things did not happen, I would not have a business. I would not have a career. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, why do we have lawyers, right? You have a lawyer because if you go down and you have a car accident, and you're not being represented, you're not going to get what you're supposed to, because the other side of the lawsuit is going to take as much advantage as they can. All right, and is that ethical? Is that legal? Depending on how the policies are written, things can be legal if you don't have the right representation. If you don't present your case the right way, then yes, it can be legal. Now, if you represent your case the right way, you can recover a lot more. You can get a lot more than what was originally scheduled for you, or was originally settled for you, if you have the right representation and if your case is presented properly. So basically what I'm telling you here is that, it's easy. I know we're being bombarded by television commercials telling us how great these companies are and how great they're going to take care of you. But when it's all said and done, these are the facts. These are the things that families are going through. Families are going through issues where for years they're displaced and they haven't been, treated fairly. Yet the companies are collecting what was it? The companies are profiting 400 million. 400 million? That's a lot. I mean, think about that. Insurance firms profited 400 million after Sandy. You know, I, you know, it is what it is. But the bottom line is, if you present the case, your case, properly, then you will do much better. Then you'll have a leg to stand on. If you don't represent yourself the right way, if you don't present your claim the right way, you will lose. That is the bottom line. And in some cases, you will be years waiting for things to happen, and they just won't happen. Meanwhile, they're standing at the stock market closing bell, clapping their hands, saying they got $400 million in profits, right? This is what happens. So, Mike Martinez is my name. If you find that you need my assistance in a claim, if you're going to put a claim, don't do it yet. Call me up. Let me see what your damage is. Let me see what your policy looks like, and let's see if I can and should be representing you. If you have had a claim and you were denied over the last 12 months, let me see what it is, if we can do something to reopen it and get you and recover some monies for you. Because the bottom line is, a lot of times denied claims can be reopened and can be settled, and you can recoup some stuff. You just said the wrong thing or presented it the wrong way, and so you were denied. So what I'm telling you is, not all is lost. If that's the case, if you have done a claim within the last 12 months, not all is lost. Let's sit down. If you need my assistance, let me sit down with you. Let me look at your claim. Let me look at your policy. Let me look at your damage. Let me see what we can do, if anything, to help recover some income for you. Okay? So that's it. I mean, my number is on the screen there. These are things that are happening on a regular basis, guys. I'm not making this up. I brought you to the NPR, and there's a link underneath this video so that you can take a look at this yourself, right? And you make your own judgments. But if you need my assistance, I am there. My name is Mike Martinez. Speak to you soon.